All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing the word and truth. And this is sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. Just want to get into a lesson going into wise leaders. All right. Wise leaders. And this is a lesson, inspired by the live screen, put up by the three elder brothers. All right. Elder Yashua Wamba, Elder Ariala, Elder Manata Zakba. All right. And they just, went into a round table, live screen, discussing, things going on. All right. Certain current events, certain, behavior, okay, that we see happening, amongst these men that call themselves leaders, man. Okay, and what's happening? The Lord is raising up, all right, the house of David, and out of the house of David, those men, okay, will become wise leaders in these times, because you look at, all right, the downfall of our people. You study the history of us as a people. It always began with wicked leadership. Okay, it always began with wicked, undisciplined leadership. Okay, you go into the book of Judges. All right, we will go into captivity under poor leadership. All right, we will be removed from captivity under wise leadership. You go to those different judges. Okay, Gideon. Certain men. Men of humility, men of integrity, men. That had a fear of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, and we will be removed from captivity. Moses. All right, Joshua. Righteous leadership always put us in good circumstances, because righteous leadership puts us in good standings with Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Because as we always go into the precept dealing with as the people, okay, as the king, so is the people, and they work both ways, okay. And we see under this rulership, all right, of Esau, Edom, the people that they're subjugated to this rulership. We see how they move. They move grimy. They move in lewdness. They move, okay, in selfishness and narcissistic and no fear of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, because that's the energy that the leadership, pushes. Okay, well, in righteousness, when you're under righteous leadership, okay, everyone that's subjugated under their leadership begins to move as the leadership moves, man. Okay, so that's why I want to get this. I want to start up here in the book of Proverbs 13 and 20. It says, "He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." So he that walketh with wise men shall be wise. And what you see starting with our apostles and elders, that's a thing that we're going to appreciate, in the times to come, that the Lord established, wise leaders, to be over his flock, man. Start with, the elder apostles, the main elders, okay, the different elders of these different camps. All right, this wisdom, what the Lord has done, because when you look at GMS, man, and when we say these things, it's a thing of responsibility, man. Because there's no doubt that the house of David, resides amongst, the brothers of GMS, man, from the leadership on down, and the affiliate, you know, brothers and camps, that teach the same thing. And when we say these things in responsibility, man, because wisdom is about discipline. What's being the leader, being a wise leader, is about discipline, all right, and serving. Okay, putting yourself last and everyone else first. When you go into being a wise leader. So when we say these things, we're not saying these things to get the clout that come with it. Okay, to get the perks that come with it. That's not gonna come until the back end. Right now, all right, the spirit of a man that's from the house of David would be in the spirit of wise leadership, man. Okay, would be in the spirit of serving as Yahweh Shai served, man. Okay, so there's no doubt. And that's why you look at the apostles and elders, you see the standards that they've set. And this is why the men that come under the apostles and elders, those men are becoming scholars. Those men are becoming leaders. Those men are now moving and operating like men. Okay, because coming from, this society which is heavy matriarchy, heavy matriarchal, if that's a word. All right, but we know it's a matriarch dominant society amongst our people. So not only, under the leadership of the apostles and elders, are we becoming scholarly, all right, and masters of the scriptures. We're learning to be men. Okay, because some of us are less developed in the area than others, but at the end of the day, we all was lacking. Even if we was mentally men in the world, we didn't know how to be spiritual men. Okay, and under the leadership, the wise leadership of the apostles, okay, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, which they learned from their elders. I believe that's in Sirach. If a brother can post that, how our elders learn from their elders, man. you know. So as they learn from wise men, you know, and they've passed their wisdom on to us. So it says he, reading it again in Proverbs 13 and 20, he that walketh with wise men shall be wise, man. And we're becoming wise because we're walking with wise men. Brothers know, like brothers, y'all know every brother has a testimony, how their life has just been enhanced, if coming into the truth, man, especially if you have a camp. Me personally, I can just see how my life has been tremendously enhanced, in peace, and understanding and knowing how to move in this society with efficiency, man. You know, but that comes from what? Wise leadership, man. Okay? And what we're seeing amongst our people is poor leadership that's going to get the masses, all right, destroyed. But it's meant to be so. If the blind lead the blind, they shall both fall into a ditch. Okay? If the blind lead the blind, they shall both fall into a ditch. So somebody has to play that out. Okay? So there has to be blind leaders, okay, to lead, all right, the blind followers, man, into that ditch, man. And that ditch is going to be Jacob's trouble, okay? Going into Jacob's trouble with no hedge, leading all the way up even into the nukes, man. Okay? So we're watching blind leaders lead blind followers, man. Because, like, the scriptures speak about being blind spiritually, okay? Not being able to see things in the spirit. But then you look at how, these leaders, these so-called leaders are able to do anything and say anything, and there's no uproar from their congregation, man. So it's like the Lord really has them blinded, man. Like we read these things like the Lord, we seeing it, and our mouth is dropping. Some things, cause Jake show a pattern of who they are, and some things you be like, damn. But then some things they do, it have you, it be jaw dropping, but there's no response from the congregation, man. Cause those are blind leaders, okay, leading blind followers, man, okay, and they're leading them to that destruction that's already, been foreordained, okay. Um, let's get a couple out the Because why I say the companion and his fools shall be destroyed, man. Okay? So let's go here. This is on Sirach. This is brother GMS pray always hope for elect. Sirach 27:12. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding, man. Because we in the time now, we should be separated more and more, all right, from the madness of this world, man. All right, like I don't be around a nigga unless I got to, man. There's no way I'm voluntarily going around niggas, man. There's no way. All right, I try to deal, with this world as less as possible, man. That's why I try to cut down, living on certain things, cut back on certain things, man, so I don't have to be out here amongst these people. I'm trying to be around these people as less as possible, man. And be around this ministry, be around the brothers, being able to read, research. I try to be around those things continually, man. And then it's a balance, because you also have to, let yourself reset, okay? Within that, all right? But the reset doesn't involve being around niggas, man. Being around, the indiscreet, man. Because these people are waxing colder and colder, okay? Especially as things tighten up, all right? The worst place to be is going to be around people that don't fear Yahweh Bashim Al Shai when these things collapse, man. And so we should be very, we should be constantly, I try to, just me personally, man, but I would suggest, man, any way, try to limit, okay, being around these bugged out people, man. Okay, everybody's situation different. This is the brother Quan Wow GMS pray always hopeful elect. It says, miss not the discourse of the elders, man. Okay, and see, we have that privilege, okay, of seeing the apostle. And then that's another thing, wise leadership. The apostles are very visible within their leadership. They're extremely visible, okay? They're going live all the time. They're posting videos all the time. They're giving prophecy update all the time. All right, they're consistently going to camp. Okay, they're visible. That's part of being a good leader, is being visible. Okay, you have these guys, that you don't see that much. They pop out, like they some great celebrity. Okay, they're not visible, man. A good leader is supposed to be visible and accessible, to the people, man. And we have that privilege, with the apostles and elders, man. So that's why, all right, because we can't watch, every video, but we should have, a good regimen of watching the apostles and elders videos, for sure, the street teaching, every week, if possible, man. Because they're always, of course, they're going to be breaking down the scriptures, and then they're always giving, these wise perspectives, like like sometimes you can be feeling a certain type of way. I know you brothers probably can attest. You can be feeling a certain type of way, or you can be thinking a certain type. You can be in a certain type of mindset, and you don't know for sure if you off or not. And then you listen to the apostles and elders, and they'll say something to confirm, like, now I was in the right spirit. Like you be feeling, you be in a certain spirit, then you listen to the apostles and elders, even other brothers as well, but you're sticking with the apostles and elders, they'll say something and it'll confirm, that you was in the right spirit, or the opposite, it'll kind of, confirm, hey, we probably was in the wrong spirit about something, man. Okay, but either way, they're always dropping gems. They're always going into their experiences in this thing, man. You know, so hey, if we shouldn't take that for granted, you know, because it's easy to take it for granted because they accessible, you know, and you really not tuned in, man. But nah, man, we don't want to miss not the discourse of the elders, all right, for they also learn from their fathers. So you're not only getting the wisdom that they've gained in their life, you're getting the wisdom that was passed down to them from their elders, man. All right, and you see the men, you know, that disrespect, you know, the apostles and elders. Okay, you see how they move. You know, you see how they move with a lack of wisdom. You know, the men that break away from under their leadership. Okay, which there's there's nothing wrong. You know, you break away, you do your thing. Okay, cool, but you still, there's no way that you can have honor and not acknowledge, you know, the apostles and elders, man. Okay, even if you don't have GMS on your title, there's no way that you can't have a reverence for the apostles and elders, men that have been laboring consistently, man, with humility, man. Okay, they ain't asked you for nothing. You see, that has never asked you for a dime, you know, but been toiling in this thing in season, out of season. Okay, been feeding the flock. There's no way that you can be a man of any type of integrity and call yourself a leader and a teacher, and you don't have some type of reverence for those men. Even if you don't fully, you know, you might not agree, you might not see certain things, but there's still, that's another thing, that's a woman trait. You know, that's a trait of a woman, you know, to have a disagreement, but then try to discredit, you know, particular men or particular people because you have a disagreement or you feel some type of way. So you get into this spirit of trying to discredit and slander. You know, that's the spirit of a woman. And that goes back around to this matriarch dominant culture of Jake, to where they reactions go back to the reactions of a woman. Okay? Like I say, even if you do feel some type of way about the apostles and you don't like certain things, cool. But there's no way you can't acknowledge, you know, those men, all right, and how the Lord has been utilizing those men, you know, to establish this ministry, man. Okay? Because men can have disagreements and still show honor and reverence and have integrity, man. That's a woman trait, you know. When she feels some type of way, then, you know, the gloves are off, you know, and it gets dirty and tacky, you know. That's a trait of a woman. Okay? And a lot of a lot of these camps, because pretty much when you're following Sakari, it's pretty much like you're following the nigga woman, man. Okay, it's like you following a nigga woman with an ego. You see, just bringing up that example up. Okay, because what you're seeing them doing, because you gotta look, the nigga woman, her decision making is based on majority of these women. Okay, but dealing with the nigga woman, their decision making is based on what benefit them. They don't care how it affect the kids. They don't care how it affect the people that's under them. That's why they'll get an OnlyFans. They don't care that their son is being bullied because they got an OnlyFans page, okay? Or that their daughter is getting shamed, you know, at school because she got an OnlyFans page. They don't care. They just care about what benefits them, okay? They're not looking down the line, okay, at how this affects, you know, their household, how this affects their name, how this affect their children, and not only their children, what if their children, you know, have children. Like, they're not thinking like that. Women don't think like that. All right, a lot of women don't think like that. The majority, you know, you have a few, you know, women, you know, that's conservative and, you know, have a little bit of sense, you know, but for the most part, man, okay, even the donkey agree, you know. But yeah, for the most part, all right, for the most part, you know, dealing with certain men, all right, you see, you know, that they're moving in the energy of a goddamn nigga woman. You know, they mindset is my decision making is gonna be based on what benefit me. Okay, The hell with how it turned out. You see? Because you look at, let me finish that precept real quick, and then we'll expound on it. All right, it says, "Miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need required," man. Yeah, man. And that's another thing. This truth, it teaches us to stay in our place, man. That's one thing about, this society. Everybody, had this, everybody pretty much had this main character syndrome. You go into how we was brought up. Everybody was moving. The West, have you moving in that main character syndrome, man. All right. But when you really, as we really learn how to move, as we really learn how to move as men, one thing that we learn, all right, is that it's bigger than us. And you go into this society, everybody pretty much moves as if the world, because that main character syndrome is that the world revolves around how you move, okay? And that's how your decision making was pretty much determined by, as if the world, had to adjust, to how you was moving. Nah, man. One thing about the truth, we learn our place, man. Okay? And see, this is also the trial run for the kingdom, because in the kingdom, we're all going to be kings. Okay? The men of Israel are going to be kings, but there's going to be order within that. There's still going to be other men, all right, that we're going to be under their jurisdiction, man. Okay? And if we can't do that right now, all right, how can he trust us to do that when it's time to actually run, all right, a righteous empire in the earth, man? Okay? So this truth, it teaches us our place. It teaches us humility, like, okay, certain things above our pay grade. Certain things we can't even talk on. Like that, we don't even have, a comment on particular things, man. And this is becoming a wise leader, man. That's all becoming. It's all about becoming a wise leader. Understanding the order within itself, man. Understanding rank, and rank ain't a thing to be tyrannical. That's the thing about it. Like Yahushua, who had the highest rank when he came, that's why he wasn't tyrannical, man. He came as a servant. Okay, he came as a servant. You see, but he had that authority. All right, and he didn't come, and be an asshole with his authority, man. So no brother, all right, hey, that make it is gonna be an asshole with their authority in the kingdom. All right, you're not gonna have an asshole, you in the kingdom, and you under a particular brother, he's just an asshole. Nah, man. Brothers gonna rule in humility. Brothers gonna rule in balance. Brothers gonna rule in fairness, man. Okay. So we're learning how to be that now. We're learning how to do that now. That's how we maneuver around each other now. We're learning that now. And see, there's men, and when it comes down to it, there's men that the Lord is grooming to be joint heirs with Yahushua, and there's men that the Lord is just allowing to heap up, okay, sin, heap up wickedness against themselves to be judged, man. Okay, that's the gist of it. All right. See what you brothers got. All right. If a brother can put that in Proverbs, about a king, that won't be corrected. I think it's a king that won't be admonished. All right. This is the brother GMS Virginia Island Straight Gate, 1 Peter 5:2. It said, "Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, okay, but of a ready mind." Okay, and that's the thing, man. Like any leader, if you have a leader, that's money hungry. Like the objective when we turn these cameras on, okay, is to edify. That means that whoever watches the videos or whoever tunes in should leave a little bit better than they came, in righteousness and understanding. You see? And cause we edify ourselves with these lessons, man. But everybody should walk away from this gathering being a little better, all right, than what they came. You see, we eating. Okay, we're eating. This is a meal, This is an actual spiritual meal, and it should be full of nutrients, man. Okay? And you have these guys, they're feeding toxicity, man. Yeah, they got a few helpful ingredients, but then they got the toxins to go with it. You know? Like you go get some jalapenos from the grocery store, and the jalapeno itself is a healthy thing. Okay, but then when this nigga add red 40 and yellow 5, you're like, damn, what is this nigga doing? Why is this here? Green dye, make the jalapeno look cute. And this is what these gimmicks are, man. This is the dye, the red 40, the yellow 5 to make the doctrine look cute, But at the end of the day, they're destroying the nutrients. Okay, so the people are being fed, yeah, they're getting some of the nutrients, but they're being destroyed with the toxins, man. Okay? Yeah, you can watch a Sakari video and be edified, but now you a Hoover Crip. Now you a whole Hoover Crip. And see, what people don't understand with that decision, when that man, that's the thing about leadership. See, people just look at leadership for the perks and the clout, just to say you're a leader, just like the nigga woman. The nigga woman wants to be the head of the house, just to have that clout to say she did it by herself. It ain't to forward the nation. That's not even a thought. She just wants to be in that leadership role so she can go on, so she can have this Facebook title of boss diva chick. Did it all by myself, me and my 3, me and my 4. It's about clout. It's about feeding her ego. That's why the nigga woman wants to be in this leadership position. Okay? That's why a lot of women, even find out they're Israelites, they can't turn that leadership role go because of ego. Okay? They don't care about the results. A woman in 2024 that's still with that feminist shit, that's a woman that doesn't care about the results of it. Because we're living in the results of it. Terrible. Dysfunctional families. Okay? The children are worse than ever, more degenerate than ever, have no care for life. There's no husbands, there's no wives being produced out of these children that's coming up. Okay? More diseases, more alphabet behavior, the alphabet is becoming normalized. Okay? So if a woman still has a mindset of a feminist, that lets you know she doesn't care about results. She doesn't care about the nation. It's just about, she wants authority. She wants to be able to go and come. She wants to have her pleasure, fulfill her flesh, go on trips, and continue to be sexually liberated. It's about her. So when you see like a guy like Sakari, this is what people don't understand, man. When this man said, okay, that he is associated with a Hoover Crip, he didn't just associate himself with that. He associated everybody, all right, affiliated with Sakari now is a Hoover Crip. This is the devil. This is Esau Edom. We know how Esau gonna spend these things, man. Okay, which at the end of the day, he gonna roll, all right, but it ain't gonna be based off our poor leadership that this man gonna roll. He gonna roll because of prophecy's sake, and he gotta do it, and he gonna lie, and it's not gonna be fair. Okay, but see, the thing is, all these things are gonna matter, when it comes to our legacies in the kingdom. Like, it's gonna be known that that certain men all right, were terrible leaders, man. That's gonna be part of their legacy, man. That they was terrible leaders, all right, when we were behind enemy lines, man. Their poor decision making is gonna be part of their legacy, man. Okay? But this man, he didn't just associate himself with that. He associated, see, all this merchandise. See, Esau keeping up with everybody that buy. If you done bought one Sakari t-shirt, guess what? You can be associated with the Hoover Crips and whatever them niggas do. Okay? This is how the federal government and court systems work, man. Okay? You are an affiliate. You see? They look at Crips as an organized crime. All you know, whatever, Bloods, whatever, they look at all that shit as organized crime. Okay? And when that man made that statement, y'all have no idea what that man just did. Okay? Because you're too busy being a fanboy and a simple ass woman. And niggas like that shit, man. Like, at the end of the day, if you're still over there hanging around with that, you like that shit. You still like that nigga shit too. You know, and that's just the gist of it. You like that nigga shit too, because you know, men and women, because that's one of the biggest, you know, strongholds on our people is that street culture. You know, that's why men, you know, they'll mimic that shit till they die. They'll try to be a street nigga till they 50s and 60s, man. You know, and you have women, they constantly get pregnant by those same type of niggas because they still idolize that shit, man. So the majority of our people, they still idolize and glorify that shit. So they gonna rock with it, man. They just got fringes on. They just know, you know, a few of the tribes, you know, Issachar, Asher, Judah, Gad, you know, and they got fringes on a few t-shirts, but they're still, okay, products, okay, of Western culture, man. Okay, this all we're seeing. All right, so let's see, get a brother find it. Malak Torah. Well, it's a video. What is Malak Torah? It's a video where you know, we not making things up. One thing about it, that's another thing, you know, and this comes from our apostles and elders. You know, we have character, man. We ain't got to make up nothing on Sakai. This is something he said. Okay, he associated himself, all right, with being a Hoover Crip. He said he identifies as a Hoover Crip. Okay, these are Sakari words, man. You see, and that's, you know, and that's another thing. These guys can say and do anything, and you have these people just jump on and justify these men. Okay, but you're not gonna be able. Man, just keep following them men. You know, just keep following them men. All right. So this is the brother. It's the brother Rakaya. All right, Flowing Brook. Okay, and it says the king. This Proverbs 24:9 says the king by judgment established the land, but he that receiveth gifts overthroweth it, man. And these guys have been blinded by gifts, man. And like Elder Yashawama said, see, these men get to live out their worldly fantasies in the truth, you know, because like I say, you wanted to be the man in the world, you wanted money, you wanted, you know, clout, okay, and you wasn't able to get in the world, but you was able to do these things in the truth. You was able to manipulate the truth, all right, to live out your youthful lust. And this is what we're seeing a lot of men doing, all right. And these the Sakari and them, they're children. ISUPK, them guys move like children. Okay? Like these men tell you that they serve the nigga God. You see? They tell you, they told you they serve the nigga God. Okay? You gonna get nigga results. You see? Yep, the brother got that for me. This the brother Nabala, GMS, Virgin Islands, Straight Gate. This is Ecclesiastes 4 and 13. Better is a poor and a wise child. And see, we're like those poor and wise children, you know, because you go into poor, that doesn't mean, all right, that you eating out of garbage cans, okay? But when you go into it, when it comes to clout, we're poor when it comes to clout and influence in this world. Okay? And then the money that we do have, man, we'll check the check, a little bit above check the check. All right? Which, hey, it'd be poor, in this world. You see? But we so rich in wisdom. And brothers are becoming rich in character. Brothers are becoming leaders. Because, see, wisdom is needed on every level, man. Whether you leading yourself, okay? Whether you're leading a family, okay? Whether you're leading a camp or organization, okay? You need wisdom on every level. All right? So in this world, could go back to a child would be likened to someone that's insignificant, man. Okay? I believe, matter of fact, a brother can put that in Matthew 11 and 25. All right? A brother can post that in Matthew 11 and 25. All right? Because a child, would be considered insignificant. Okay? But that's who the Lord is dealing with, man. These poor children. You see? In the spirit. Okay? These poor children, man. Because that's what's going to make up the house of David, the insignificant of this world. Okay? Those that don't have the clout and status. Okay? That don't have, just abundance upon abundance. They're not millionaires, man. Okay? It's going to be those men that are rich in faith, rich in character, man, rich in morals. Okay? Rich in integrity, man, and rich in leadership skills. Like we're learning true leadership skills, man. All right? It says, better is a poor and a wise child than an old and foolish king who will not be admonished, man. And you're seeing these men move and not be admonished. And like when we do videos, we're not expecting these guys to, repent. It'd be a beautiful thing if it happened, okay? But we understand, like, we know Sakari one thing about Sakari, before he do shit, he already got precepts lined up. That show you that Jake used to sin and already have a sacrifice lined up. That's why the Lord stopped accepting Jake's sacrifice, man. It wasn't sincere. Okay? So Sakari, when he do shit, he already got precepts lined up. Because he know there's certain things, that he do, because they always want a response. Because those guys, they like any attention. They don't care what it come from, what it's for. They like any attention. Okay? So they do things to get a reaction, and they already be having precepts lined up to justify the bullshit. Like, it's gonna be a video that come out, and he gonna be justifying it. He gonna be using precepts, okay? And the fanboys gonna be like, yeah, see, I knew, I knew it was a priest. The fanboys gonna be there like, yeah, okay. Simple women like, okay, them niggas just hate. It's gonna be the same cycle with these niggas. All right, he gonna come out with some precepts, justify shit. He gonna make it sound cute. The fanboys and the simple women gonna be like, then they gonna come to the conclusion that, oh, them niggas just hate. Okay, and then it's gonna be party as usual, man. Okay, it's the same thing. All right. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that in. Yeah, Matthew 11 and 25, Baba Kasha. Okay, brother guy. Okay. I see. I'm gonna read this as well. All right, this is the brother Nabala, GMS Virgin Islands, Straight Gate, James 2 and 5. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, all right, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him. And see, we're rich in faith because we understand, we're poor in this world because, like I say, we can put our energy towards getting the bag, man. All right. We can put our energy about having clout and being popular, man. It's not hard to make a character on TV that people like. It's not hard to talk about certain topics, man. We can be, some brothers can be, the biggest red pill, influencer there is, man. Okay? Some brothers can get, really get into some things, man. Okay? But nah, we're not here for that. We'll sacrifice the riches on this side. We'll sacrifice the clout on this side because we got faith that Yahweh Shai finna give us all that. Right now, the Lord is character building. He's developing us, man. Okay? He's developing us right now. And like I say, brothers got their daily bread. Some brothers more than others. Brothers got businesses and different things going. Brothers are savvy when it comes to certain things, but that's in the background. Okay? And those things, hey, are minimized, man. Okay? So, yeah, we're rich in faith because we, because we believe in what Yahweh Shai said he's going to do and what he's going to give us, man. He said 100-fold. That's all you need. That's all we need to hear. Bet. He said, whatever you lose, I'm going to give you 100-fold. Bet. There's nothing, and that's going to be in righteousness. Okay, that's gonna be in righteousness, and we're gonna have our integrity intact, man. We're gonna be able to stand on our integrity, man. In the kingdom, that's gonna be understood like these men stood. Like these men turned down money. They understood. They turned down clout. Like this brother really could have been, but nah, he stood on the business for Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, you see. And in the kingdom, it's gonna be true glory, man. It's gonna be you gonna have true riches, man, true resources, and the power to go with it. I say these niggas just getting clout, all right, but these niggas don't have no power, man. Niggas got some money, niggas don't have no power. Okay, bank account full of money, powers is on zero. Okay, YouTube, all right. Donkey going off again. I don't know if y'all can hear it. All right. Followers. We got millions of followers. Power is on zero. Okay. Esau can come shut that shit down when you get ready. Esau can expose and destroy everything a nigga got. Esau can destroy any nigga, no matter how much money and clout he got. Esau can destroy any nigga in 10 seconds, man. Before I walk back to the car, Esau can destroy your biggest celebrity, okay? Your biggest icons, your biggest nigga icons in 10 seconds, man. Them niggas ain't got no power, man. Okay? This is a joke. You see? This the book of this the brother James Prayer always hope for elect, Matthew 11:25. All right. All right, this is the book of Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. All right, it's the brother GMS Prayer, always hope for elect, the brother Corner Waff. It said at that time, Yahweh Shai answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and have revealed them unto babes, man. And the Lord has revealed these things unto babes, those that will be looked at as insignificant, man. And that's a thing that's a part, of accepting, man. Of course, as a man, you want to be appreciated, man. Of course, as a man, you want to be that guy. Of course, as a man, you want particular things and resources and things, man. Okay? But that's going to denying ourselves, man. Okay? We're limited onto how much of that we can get on this side, man. Okay? There's a limit set for us, man. Okay? Because we gotta be about this. Because like I say, the gift destroys the heart. Money, all right, pull men into sorrows and snares and traps that lead to destruction, man, in this society, man. Okay, so we know that we're limited into what the Lord is going to allow us access to, man. The Lord be preserving us, man. We got to go from looking at it like, damn, I can't get what I want. Like, nah, man, we got what we need. Okay, and what we really should start wanting is the kingdom, because everything on this side is tainted. You know, the money is deflating by the hour, losing its value by the hour. The women, they're losing their value by the hour in this society. Okay, the food is losing its value. Okay, so the thing that we should want, all right, is that great reset, man. It's time for us to be reset, man, brothers and sisters, man. You know, everybody should be desiring a reset, and the thing gave us the spirit, gave us the ability to where we can enjoy each other company, and each brother, got their thing that they do. You see, but, the more, as I'm maturing in this thing, man, my joy comes directly from Yahushua, man, through the brothers. Okay, my family believe, man, so I got my situation cool. I get afflicted, my affliction is a little different now, but I'm afflicted. Okay. I got my afflictions that I go through, man, but the joy in Yahushua is overriding it, man. Understanding what's to come. Okay. You see, I'm able to go get my daily bread, kind of stay out the way. Like, I'm good, man. Like, I don't have no ambitions, okay, in this world. Okay, I move in wisdom. If it's a play I can make, to put my family in a better situation, and it doesn't hinder or take away, from my lot in the spirit, then I put the plan together. Okay, and it'll come when it comes, and I ain't rushing it. Like I had to, I know I got a real ambitious spirit, a go-getter, so one thing I had to learn, is just that patience, man. Trying to just make it happen all the time, every second. Always trying to make something happen. But the Lord kind of, he had to break my legs a few times, sit my ass down, man, and say I'm good. Right now. I'm good right now, man. Like, I ain't want for nothing. Like I be saying now, I'm rich already. I say I got the understanding of this word. Yahushua is dealing, cause like ain't nothing like when Yahushua show he dealing with you, man. Like the Yahushua showing that he's pleased at what you're doing. Just like a woman feel when her husband, is delighted to be around her, man. Like he's delighted in how she's moving, That's, so as men, as Yahushua, he does that to us, man. So it's like, you got that, and so you got a vehicle to crank up and go, a daily bread, okay, a little something to drink, man, and after that, everything else extra, really, man. Bills, I paid for. We ain't, out here begging nobody, man. Scrambling around, the health to go, to go make a daily bread, make our daily bread, because it's temporal, man. You don't need much when you're a pilgrim. You don't need much, man. You just need your daily necessities, man, when you're a pilgrim, man. Okay? We don't need all these people we don't know following us, and we don't need clout. We don't need to be on no goddamn podcast with a Satanist. Okay? No, man. Way too much, man. These big Passover where you just invite anybody in there. We don't need that, man. We got everything we need, man. Within this ministry, man. So, yeah, I think that's the point, man. Yep, and we ended there. The brother accountability spirit, hey, the water, brother. Keep pushing too, bro. I see you out there, fighting by yourself, bro. Teaching by yourself. Keep pushing, man. Just Stay consistent, bro. Brothers, just stay consistent, man. Yahweh Shai finna give us everything, brothers. Just stay consistent, man. You know, the hell with this world, man. We embrace being the underdog, man. Embrace being counted out. That's gonna make it better. That's gonna make the victory better, man. You see, embrace being unwanted and the outcast, man. Embrace it. You know, like I really enjoy that role, man. Okay, so yeah, we end it here. All right, and this is accountability spirit says he must increase. This is John 3:30, and this is John the Baptist speaking. It said he must increase. That's Yahweh Shai, but I must decrease. Okay, so Yahweh Shai must increase in our day to day. Like he should be absorbing more of our day to day, man. Okay, more time should be geared towards his agenda, man. And our little things that we got, it should be decreasing, man. And then you know, Yahweh Shai, he's a just ruler, so he gives us times and moments, you know, to unwind and chill. But then, hey, he's right back to it, man. You know, right back to the business, man. You see, so yeah, that's the point. You know, I think the point been made. So Lord will, you know, you brothers, all right, and you sisters have been edified once again. We give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Shield, message, rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, man. Shalom, Ba. We almost home. Shalom.